Chris Webby, Rollercoaster, produced by Scott Storch. I think I've only heard one Chris Webby song before, and it was his collaboration with Ren, and it was awesome. So I'm excited to jump into this. Let's go.
Life is like a roller coaster, no choice but to ride. Highs and lows and upside downs, you won't know till you tried. Better buckle on in, embrace yourself till you make it to the other side. 'Cause life is like a roller coaster. To my 10-year-old self. Listen kid, I know it's tough being as weird as you are. Just know those wounds you're feeling fresh are soon to heal up and scar. You're just a scrawny little guy, but you gon' fill out. Becoming normal though, I'm not gon' lie, that jury's still out. Losing yourself in your own world with no reality involved. The other boys were kissing girls and playing ball while you were home with your books and those Ninja Turtles. Dad got you from the mall. You feeling lonely, huh? Yeah, I know, I was there for it all. You got no siblings, but some friends in life will prove to be exceptions. AG, that's your brother. See, right now he's just your best friend, but in 20-something years you'll be best man at his wedding. Crazy shit, right? This life is always bound to keep you guessing. But you just heard that Slim Shady song, Hi, My Name Is. And little do you know that's the moment your life changes. But for now, enjoy the ride. Buckle up and play it safe. And just know that you be indifferent's the thing that'll make you great. Life is like a roller coaster.
Being different's the thing that will make you great. Well said. And that's the thing, isn't it? Is when you're a kid, when you're different, you're weird. And you're not wanted, you don't fit in, you don't fit into the meat grinder, you know, like you're not like other kids, and other kids think you're odd and strange and you're different. Maybe you're not good at the things that all other kids are good at. Maybe you're not good at football or whatever the, you know, like you're different. Your brain is wired differently, you think differently, and you perceive things differently, and you have your own unique take on life, and that is what makes you special. And when you get old enough, you're fortunate and able to sort of utilize that and make something of it and do something that nobody else can do. Maybe there were things that everybody seemed to be able to do that you couldn't, but there were some things that only you can do, and you found that and you did it. And that's what's happened here with Chris Webby, you know, and that's what he's saying to his younger self is like, you will realize yourself, young me, you know. And I think it's really, really beautiful. I love these kind of letters to yourself and this sort of nurturing of your inner child and staying in touch with them. You know what I mean? I think you should always be at least pen pals with your inner child, just to stay in touch with your roots and where you came from and who you are deep down at your core. And it's you know, because they're still in you, and it's good to you need to show them love and guidance and support. You know what I mean? It's a part of you.
No choice but to ride. Highs and lows and upside downs, you won't know till you tried. Better buckle on in, embrace yourself till you make it to the other side. 'Cause life is like a roller coaster. To my 25-year-old self. Look at you, you made some moves and now you think you're the man, but you're distracted. All that talk of how you'd stick to the plan was just that, all talk. Now the party's all you care about. If you're so fucking poppin', why you living at your parents' house, huh? Having sex all reckless, but here's the lesson, it's projection. For the girls as a kid that you weren't getting, rarely using protection. It's still hard to believe we made it out disease-free without getting nobody pregnant. All them drugs you doing now will fuck up shit for me still. My brain never fully recovered from those ecstasy pills. But you're so caught up in the moment, no cares and just living lovely, as your current manager is mismanaging all your money. That should sober you up, and shit it will, but not for long. Which leads to why I gotta write a third verse in this fucking song. But for now, enjoy the ride, how could you not? You're young and high, this roller coaster ain't over, so keep your arms and legs inside. Life is like a roller coaster, no.
God damn. Relate to that. And there's a couple of things to kind of pick apart there, and one is like getting screwed over by a manager, getting your money screwed over and everything. Like, such a common story when you're young in the music industry. If you're in the film industry, any kind of arts industry, you are going to get screwed over. Like, it just happens, especially when you're young and naive, when you're distracted by all the partying and everything that go into your head. You can't handle it because your brain hasn't developed yet. Then you're pouring weed and alcohol and pills on that. Carnage, you know. But it's somewhat part of the journey, isn't it? I mean, hopefully it doesn't have to be, because as he says, he's like so grateful, so lucky he made it out. So many don't. But I think that that's probably born from the first verse, being different, being sort of outcast or whatever. That can lead on to all the partying and everything, because suddenly you always wanted that. You always wanted friendship. You're feeling lonely and all those things, and then you become popular and successful, and people are interested in you. Suddenly you've got female attention. Suddenly there's drugs, and everybody's saying they love you, and everybody's hugging, and you're partying, and you got mates. Like, you go crazy because you wanted it so bad when you were young and you were starved of it. So now you've got it, you run with it, and you go crazy. And I think that's it. And I love how the first verse has really led into the second verse in that way, and I'm really intrigued now to see where we're going in the third.
Choice but to ride. Highs and lows and upside downs, you won't know till you tried. Better buckle on in, embrace yourself till you make it to the other side. Cause life is like a roller coaster. To myself, now. Look who's all grown up, took a toll but you succeeded. Dialed in and set your goals, and now them goals have been exceeded. Yeah, you'll never get the credit you deserve, but we made peace with that and grew to find we never really needed that. And now you got a great girl, a nice house, financially secure, but all you ever do is stress, so god damn it, what's it for? You're always bored and barely present. Why the fuck you gotta bring us down? At least our younger self was fun to fucking be around. You tell yourself that's just the price of this shit, but you've been high lately more than you would like to admit. Drugged out half of the time, and you say that you're doing fine, but this is me you're talking to, and I'm not buying it, Chris. I know you're always under pressure, trying to hold it all together, but that little kid from the first verse deserves better. However, the future still awaits, so grab a hold and get the safety straps buckled, cause this coaster isn't over yet. Yeah. Life is like a roller coaster, no choice but to ride. Highs and lows and upside downs, you won't know till you tried. Better buckle on in, embrace yourself till you make it to the other side. Cause life is like a roller coaster.
Beautiful production. This is Scott Storch. Ashley says Webby just released a whole album produced by Scott Storch, and every song is so good. I mean, one of the biggest takeaways I've got from listening to this is I need to listen to more Chris Webby. That's one of the biggest lessons here, because he has an incredible way of putting words together, so relatable and so clear, and like just doesn't mince his words, you know what I mean? It's all just straightforward, straight talking, no bullshit, saying things exactly how they are, and with humility and with honesty. You know what I mean? That's what I really love, is he's like not painting himself out to be any kind of like any kind of Jesus, you know what I mean? And that's really, really cool. It's raw and it's real, and yeah, just incredibly relatable. I really got a lot from that. So wow, thank you so much for requesting it, Ashley. What a tune. If you enjoy my reactions, be sure to hit subscribe. That was Chris Webby with Rollercoaster. Peace and love. All right. Sam says, wow, this is a gem, so real and raw. What a songwriter. Yeah, exactly. It's just, I love the honesty. That last verse hit kind of close. Yeah. Yeah, I hear you, Renee. That was... Been some moments. Okay,